Hello friends, welcome to my channel Testing Matters. If you are new to my channel, do consider subscribing to my channel. I make video tutorials on automation testing and all aspects of software testing, be it functional, non-functional, performance, browser compatibility, UI, and so on. So today we will learn a new concept in Selenium which is often asked during the interviews and used in our day-to-day automation testing activities, and that is how to deal with combo box or also known as dropdown. So I am going to create a class and explain it using a coding example. Let's call it dropdown demo. This should, okay. So we will start again by using the WebDriver manager. Again, we are going to use Firefox in this code. Let's do the necessary imports. So let me show the demo as in which website we are going to use. So this is magicbricks.com, and on this, if we go to post property of magicbricks, then we will see, okay, let me show in a separate page because, okay. So if we click here, post property free, then this page opens. And in this page, you will see a field called your contact number, and it has a drop down which is showing the country codes, the country initials of the country along with the ISD code of each country. So this is the drop down we are going to deal with using our Selenium code. And if I inspect this element, I already have inspect open, and let's just click here. And if you see, the element name is select, and we have its ID. And if we, it has a name as well, IST. And if we see under it, there are various elements with option and its value. The element name is option, and it has a value attribute and an attribute called selected, and it has some text, and this is the closing tag for options. So if you see each element, it has a value and it has a text. We can use either of them to select it or deselect it, and we can also use the index. So if I click here, you see there are many elements, and if we know the index of the element, then also we can select that element based on the index. For example, the index starts from 0. So the first element IND plus 91 is at the 0th index. So if I want to select this element, I will count from here 0, 1, 2, 3. If I choose fourth index, I will be able to select or deselect this value, which is GBR plus 44. So here, this is the element on which I am going to work. And let's get back to our code. Driver.get. I will copy the URL, paste it here. Now I need to find this element. Let's call it IST code. Okay, equal to driver dot get driver dot find element, and we know that we can find it using the ID. So we will simply copy the ID from here. Owner IST is the ID, and now this ID is inside the IST code web element, and we do the necessary imports. So now we will use the select class of Selenium, and here its object is needs to be initialized using the web element which we found in the previous step. So IST code is the web element. If I hover here, firstly we will do the necessary import. We will import the select class, and now if I hover here, it expects a argument of type web element, which is nothing but the element in question, which is the dropdown on which we are going to operate. So we provide the argument, and now what activity we want to do. Let's say I want to select USA or maybe GBR. So there are three ways to select it. One is select, which is more frequently used, is select by visible text. If I click dot select, so there are three functions: select by index, which I told just now, select by value, and select by visible text. So visible text is commonly used, so let's use it initially. So we wanted to select GBR44. I will copy the visible text from here. It is the same text which is visible when we open it. So this is the text using which I will select it. So we have to mention it inside the string, and this is it. It should be able to select GBR44. After this, we will select some other value using different method. Let's use select by value because we have the value attribute as well. So let's say I want to select Canada, its value is 54. So simply I will mention 54 here. This is a string as well, and we will mention it 54. And thirdly, we can use select by index. Index starts with 0. So if I count from here, if I want to select Australia, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will mention the index as 7. It is not a string, so we will not use double quotes. So what our code is going to do, it will select GBR first using the visible text, then it will use value 54, and 54 was for Canada +1, and then 7, which is for Australia. So when the code completes, Australia should be selected in this dropdown. Let's run it. Running. So GBR, Canada, and Australia. At the end, Australia was selected. So our code worked perfectly fine. So guys, this was a simple and straightforward example on how to select different elements in a dropdown using 3 different methods. Select by visible text, in which we select the text which is visible to the user. Then select by value, in which we use the value of the value attribute. And thirdly, select by index, in which we choose the index. Remember, index starts from 0, and we don't use quotes in when we use the select by index. So guys, I hope you learned something new from this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video among your friends. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.